Hello there guys, this is Jack One Day talking here, and today I've got another video for you. In today's video I'm going to briefly explain what Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is all about. I'm going to break it down into sections to make it easier to follow, so here goes. Release date and game file size. The release date for the new COD is Friday the 13th of November, which is now under a week away. We can pre-order the game and also install the game ready for release day. This is great news for those with slow internet bandwidth, allowing everyone to play the game on the 13th. So if you're interested in the game, make sure you go and pre-order it and get installing after this video. On PS4 and Xbox One, the Black Ops Cold War file sizes are 95GB and 93GB respectively. Meanwhile, Cold War on PS5 and Xbox Series X file sizes are 133GB and 136GB. Those playing Cold War on PC like myself will be looking at an 82GB file size just for the game, whereas playing it on ultra graphics settings with things like ray tracing, you'll need to set aside at least 125GB. While the Cold War file sizes are rather excessive, the bright side is that players should be able to uninstall content that they don't want to play. For example, Cold War players should be able to uninstall the campaign when you are done with it, which should reduce the overall file size significantly. Those that only have multiplayer installed on PC will just have to deal with an 85GB file size, which isn't too bad, though this does keep them from playing things like Zombies and Warzone. Bear in mind that Activision has extensive post-launch support planned for the new Call of Duty. The new content releasing on a seasonal basis, like done with Modern Warfare, Season 1 is expected to start at some point in December, at which point fans can expect to see a slough of new content for the game, meaning a bigger file size. So make sure you guys are prepared for this. Campaign. The new COD is set during the Cold War in the early 1980s. The story is inspired by actual events, and the campaign features locations such as East Berlin, Vietnam, Turkey, and the Soviet KGB headquarters. The campaign follows CIA officer Russell Adler as he pursues an alleged Soviet spy called Perseus. Though stated goal is to subvert the United States and tilt the balance of power towards Soviet Union. Players can create a custom character for the campaign, codenamed Bell, with options for different skin tones, ethnic backgrounds and genders, as well as different personality traits that provide in-game perks. The campaign will have multiple endings dependent on player choice throughout the campaign. Multiplayer. Multiplayer features new and returning game modes, as well as maps that accommodate both the traditional 6v6 format and as well as the larger 12v12 combat modes. The game also introduced a new game mode called Fireteam, which can support up to 40 players. I myself looked forward to this game mode. The character class system from Modern Warfare returns, with two major differences. Field upgrades are implemented as part of the class loadouts, and each class has a wildcard choice of 4 possible ones. So there's Gunfighter. It allows up to 8 primary weapon attachments. Perk Greed allows 2 perks from each perk type for a total of 6 usable perks. Danger Close, double grenade equipment, and also Lawbreaker allows mixing and matching of any weapon perk type in any slot. Lastly, multiplayer will also support cross-platform and cross-gen, meaning PC players, PlayStation players and Xbox players can all play together, like Modern Warfare. And cross-gen platform, meaning PS4 and PS5 players can play together, as well as PS5, Xbox One players or Xbox Series X players, and vice versa. In addition, the progression system for multiplayer will be integrated with the Call of Duty Warzone, meaning that gears and weapons unlocked in Cold War can also be used in Warzone, and vice versa. Make sure you subscribe and turn that bell notification on so you don't miss out on future videos explaining more about the player progression and classic prestige system coming to Cold War. Last but not least, let's talk about zombies. Black Ops Cold War Zombies features a new storyline titled The Dark Ether, which expands on the original Ether story, concluded in Black Ops 4, while also tying to the main narrative of the campaign. Instead of playing as a predefined character, players can take on a role of operator characters from multiplayer as part of the CIA response team, codename Requiem. Let me know down in the comments section if I pronounced that incorrectly. Progression and loadouts from multiplayer are shared within Zombies, as players are able to use any weapon to start a Zombies match alongside gunsmith, score streaks and field upgrades, in addition to returning mechanics such as wall buys, the mystery box, pack-a-punch and past fan favourite perks. For the first time in Zombies, players can opt to exfil the map, which will put them in a difficult wave with increased enemy spawn that they must survive before they can escape. Collectible intels are also scattered around the playable maps, allowing players to keep track of and unfold the main story as they progress. There's also a new game mode, Zombies Onslaught. It's introduced exclusively to PlayStation players until November the 1st of 2021. In this mode, which are played within multiplayer maps, up to 2 players defend areas grounded off by the Dark Ether Orb, which must be powered by zombie kills. Significant kills will move the orb to new positions, forcing the players to move or die outside of the orb's protection zone, which seems like a very fun game mode to play in my opinion. It's unfortunate it's only becoming available to one platform. Anyway guys, that's all for this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If so, make sure to leave a like and comment if you've got any questions down below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn that bell notification on. I'll post the latest and greatest news with tech and gaming in mind. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.